What is up, everybody? Bootman here, and we are back with another Marvel Snap video. And in this video, I wanted to go over 3 major, massive mistakes that I see so many Marvel Snap players making. I'm gonna do my best to keep this as short as possible, all right? But I promise you, not only will it make you a better player, but I guarantee it will make you less angry and frustrated with this game. How sick is that? All right, but before we get started, if you're new here, hi, my name is Chris. I also go by Bootman. If you love Marvel Snap as much as I do, especially the competitive aspect, ranking up the ladder, playing Conquest mode, make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell. We just hit 10,000 subscribers, have an amazing community here. We have a Discord server down in the description below. Make sure you check that out, and follow me on Twitter at BootmanMSTZ. Because I do monthly season pass giveaways. I give away 3 season passes for free every single month. Just make sure you're subscribed, make sure you follow me on Twitter. All right, so let's jump into this. Okay, I've been going nuts. Part of what all us creators do here, we're educators, we're here to help and everything, but I've been getting really frustrated, especially on Twitter, just the amount of just silly, nonsensical replies. Let's go over a few things. Let's just go over a few things. Like I said, it'll make you better and it will make you less frustrated. I'm a dude who's all about mental health. This will help you, all right? Let's go over mistake number 1. 1, stop testing your bad season pass decks on the ladder, okay? So I see, I ran a poll yesterday. I'm like, how many of you have hit Infinite already? And a lot of people haven't, but a lot of people have, right? And while I don't know you personally and your playing habits and what you're doing, what kind of decks you're running into, what kind of luck you're having, bad luck, luck plays a major role in this, all right? But what we have to do is mitigate. We gotta minimize the luck factor of this as much as possible. But we do that by keeping in our realm what we can control, okay? When new season pass cards come out, I'll tell you this, one of the reasons I managed to hit Infinite within a few days is because every single season, when a new season pass card comes out, people just go straight to the ladder with whatever concoction they thought up or saw somebody share on Twitter or on one of the websites like Marvel Snap Zone or something like that. And they're like, I'm gonna take this deck and I'm going straight to the ladder. And they just start tanking in rankings, right? I love playing against those people. I'm like, you have no idea what this deck does, what weaknesses it has, what its good matchups are, what bad matchups it has. I love playing against those decks, especially during the Spider-Verse season and during the Phoenix Force season, right? Where things are moving around. A lot of people suck at move decks, right? I love playing against them, okay? And now you're like, well, Chris, I gotta practice with this card. You guys, we have a free unranked mode in this game. It's called the Proving Grounds, okay? Even if you don't like Conquest mode, go to the Proving Grounds to test your bad decks, okay? Get the reps in. Now, I get it, in Proving Grounds, a lot of us, we just snap, we go for 8 cubes, then one of us retreats, we go into the next game. It doesn't matter. It will give you reps. You will see how to play your deck. You'll see if your deck sucks, okay? It is just the best way to do it. Quit going to the ladder to test your new bad season pass card deck. Just don't do it. Because here's the reality. I don't care who the best players in Marvel Snap are. I don't care who they are. Nobody knows how good a card or a deck is until we see it played, all right? Until we get a bunch of matchups, until we get some data, until we get some statistics, you know what I mean? So just go to the Proving Grounds and test it out. You get medals for free. If you win, you get 15 medals, cool. Then you can get a mystery variant or gold or credits or whatever your heart desires in the medal shop. So not only do you get rewards, but you're not losing ranks on the ladder. Just go test it there, okay? After you get some reps in, you get a feel for it, you make the adjustments to your deck, then take it to the ladder, okay? Get some games in, because people will be playing differently on the ladder, but just don't make a deck and then immediately, don't do it the first night. What are you people doing? Okay, anyways, I said I'd keep this short. Let's move on to the mistake number 2. Stop testing all of your decks on the ladder, okay? So yesterday, I posted this video of this Galactus deck that my son used to hit Infinite within a day, all right? And I got comments like this, but I see comments like this all the time. I played this deck and lost 4 ranks, went from 74 to 70. I guess this deck ain't for me. Cool, maybe it's not. I've said it a million times, some of us like different styles of decks. Like, I hate destroy decks, I suck with them, other people are good with them, whatever. It's possible that this deck is bad, it's possible that this deck isn't right for you, whatever, but don't test it on the ladder. Again, we have a free unranked mode in the Proving Grounds. So as you're watching us YouTubers put decks out there, and you guys, a lot of the YouTube videos out there, like, I hate to tell you this, but they're clickbait, okay? So many of the videos that are circulating around are overhyped and just showing you the highlights, showing you the wins, so you're seeing the absolute best case scenario. Don't trust anybody. Don't trust me, don't trust my podcast co-host Brad Siffer, don't trust Cam Best, don't trust TLSG, don't trust Jeff Hoagland. And I'm not saying anybody I just named is bad people or are sharing bad decks, but some of us are bad with certain decks. Some of us get bad matchups. Some of us just need to get reps in. Something Brad Siffer and I talk about in the upcoming podcast episode is how Lambie, he shares some of the best decks. Like right now, one of the decks he posted is just like swarming the meta, right? It's his spider kind of move deck, right? But he'll make tweaks to it. He'll win a tournament with like a different kind of off-brand deck. But you have to understand, Lambie's series is better than you. He's better than me. So go get practice in on the Proving Ground. Sometimes you just really need to get a feel for the deck. So when you come across a deck, I don't care how many wins the person puts in their video, go test it in the Proving Grounds. It could be the best deck on earth that you just suck with, okay? You gotta get used to the play patterns and get your reps in. And Proving Grounds, Conquest mode in general is something that we just now have access to. So I don't mean to be harsh. I'm a guy who gives tough love. Just believe that I'm here to help you. But I understand that some people just aren't even thinking about this. Just go test them out. Now, I keep getting replies. As I said this on Twitter, I went through this whole spiel on Twitter, and some people are like, but I like doing it. I like testing on the ladder. Like, go for it. But like I said, this video is made to make you less frustrated. Like, if I told my son when he was much younger, like, not to touch the hot stove, and he did it, I'd be like, that's your own fault, right? You are causing your own suffering, all right? So stop taking new season pass cards and new decks that you just come across and taking them straight to the ladder. It is a terrible idea if you care about your rank. If you don't care about your rank and don't mind tanking it, do your thing, boo. Do your thing. Now, this last one is a little bit more complex. I'll try to word it as best as possible. This is the most controversial one, but hang out. Let me explain this as best as possible, as well as my thought process, okay? Because this is what inspired the video. It caused a big old uproar on Twitter. I had a lot of people like the tweet, but a lot of people just post really silly, ignorant comments as well, okay? So number 3, the last and final one is stop opening one spotlight cache at a time, okay? So the reason being, ideally, like, I'm not a math guy. When they announced the Spotlight Cache, even though I'm part of the Marvel Snap Creator Program, we got to ask questions, I was so confused. I'm like, what do you guys, like, I don't understand. Once the system came out, it clicked for me. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Ideally, you're going to save 4 Spotlight caches. Now, calm down before you're typing in the comments, like, do you know how hard it is to save 4 Spotlight caches as a season pass as a free-to-play player? You know how hard this is? Yes, I get it, but listen, okay? Listen to the strategy, and then I will give you some tips, some ideas, okay? I understand that myself, many other YouTubers, just people with a credit card, we are whales, okay? We are in a different position, so I understand, all right? I have been broke for most of my life. I'm 38 years old. I only recently got my financial life in order, so I understand what it's like to be broke and not be able to just buy things all willy-nilly. Just trust that I'm looking out for your best interest, okay? So ideally, you want 4 season caches. When you look, and there's data mines all the time, Marvel Snap Zone, and like Snap.fan and a bunch of other sites, us YouTubers, there are data mines that we talk about. Marvel Snap Zone's probably the best one. On their very front page, they have like all the weeks listed out with like bundles coming up, and like spotlight caches, what's going to be in them. And what you wanna do, like, think about it like your money, right? Like, you wanna budget, okay? Like, The biggest issue right now is that people are being impatient. When you have 4 spotlight caches opened up and you see a week where it has a card that you want, all right? You are guaranteed to get the card that you want if you have 4 spotlight caches. That's why you don't wanna open up one at a time. If you open up one at a time, because luck is a thing, if you open up one at a time, let's say I get 1 spotlight cache a week, which is about the average, I believe, all right? Let's say you get one a week, and every week you open that one. There is a high probability that you are going to have terrible luck, all right? Week 1, you're gonna hit it, you're gonna get a variant, right? Week 2, you're gonna hit it, you're gonna get a variant. Week 3, you're gonna hit it, you're gonna get a variant, right? That's gonna happen to a certain amount of people. I am not a math guy, but I understand that this is what's going to happen. And as you're doing that, you are gonna get so angry and so mad at this system because you are just opening one at a time, all right? Ideally, you want to save up 4. Now, like I say in this second little bullet point here, by default, you will eventually have extra caches, okay? So, if you save up 4 caches, because luck works both ways, okay? Luck works against you and luck works for you, okay? Let's say you open up 4 spotlight you have 4 spotlight caches. You want the new card that week, the brand new Series 5 card, okay? You open up one, you get a variant that you didn't want. All right, cool. You open up the second one, you get a variant that you don't want. You open up the third one, and this is like worst case scenario, right? Aside from 4, this is second worst case scenario. You open up the third one, boom, you got the card you want. Now you save that cache, okay? Now you only need 3 more to get to the next one. Now, the next time you want a card, you open up one, boom, the very first one is the card that you want. Now, okay, since you have 1 left over and your first one, but you saved up 4 again, now you have 4 because you don't open the other 3. Oh my God. Now, let's say the next time you want a card, you have 1 or 2 more saved up. Boom, again, you hit it the first time. Now you have like 7 saved up. So over time, you will have an excess of caches. Right now, I have like 11 caches. I'm not opening any this week unless somebody proves to me that Lady Deathstrike's actually a good card, you know what I mean? So they're rolling over, okay? So you just gotta not be greedy and like be like, okay, well, this week I want everything. Like if you want everything, go for it. But here's the thing, like you need to figure out what your goals are in this game. Do you want the best artwork in the game or do you wanna win? Okay? Like if you want the best artwork in the game, be greedy, open up all your caches all the time, whatever, like go for it, okay? But like if you're broke, like I've been there, like that's not the strategy. If you wanna win at the game, if you want good cards, quit going for the variants. Like if you get a variant that you like, cool, but like don't go for them. Like you guys, it wasn't until like the last month or 2 that I bought my first variant out of the shop. And it's because I'm collection complete. And it's like, I didn't want variants. Variants don't help me win the game. I care about winning. I'm a competitive person. So as long as you're not greedy, just open caches when you have 4 saved up. But the next thing we have to talk about is something I've gone over a million times. Yes, I understand Marvel Snap can be an expensive game. I get that, okay? But it is unrealistic to expect a for-profit game, which pretty much every game is, all right, to give you everything for free. Okay? Like, it's not this all or nothing thing. They're trying to find a Marvel Snap, second in, they're trying to find a balance with it, and this is the system that they came up with, all right? But like, I just keep getting responses. People are like, well, I want 2 cards from this week, and I want the variants, so like, what the heck, Marvel Snap? So it's like, what do you expect? Like, should they just give you everything for free? How are they going to continue running the business? How are the employees going to put food on their family tables, right? How are they gonna keep roofs over their head? They have to make some kind of money. So it's just unrealistic. And listen to me. I have a lot of issues with capitalism. I wish everything was free, but until we get to that point, like, you just gotta play it smart, but you're causing your own problems by opening up 1 cache at a time. I see it week after week after week. Every single week, I'm seeing people on Twitter like, well, I got 1 cache, let's see what happens. And then they just explode on Twitter. This system's so dumb, da-da-da-da-da, okay? And like, listen, again, I get that it takes a while. It's gonna take a while to save up 4 caches. It might take you a month. And like, people are like, well, this sucks. What if there's a card that I want that month? Then it's not gonna circle back around for all these other, until here. Like, think about your history with the game. Think about as long as this game's been around. Like, you're just not gonna have every card. I don't know why that's so hard to comprehend. Like, you've been dealing with this before. Why do you automatically expect that to change? Like, just skip a month. Be like, okay, you know, this sucks, but this month, it's not it. You guys, I grew up broke my whole life. I saw people in high school getting cars, friends living in houses while I was in a crappy apartment. There are things that I wanted that I could not have, but that doesn't mean that I make bad decisions in order to gamble for them, all right? Like, look at all the people who lost a ton of money in crypto or in the stock market or whatever, just because they didn't want to educate themselves or just be patient on different things. Like, stop causing your own problems. Be patient. There might be a month where you just don't get any cards. You will survive, I promise you, all right? There are like certain cards out there that are very like meta-defining cards, but like this month, I don't know if any are gonna be meta-defining. Like, educate yourself, watch. If somebody like makes a video, maybe this is the month or the week that you start opening them, but be patient. Like, the last thing I'll say on this is, if you're somebody in the position where you cannot whale out, save up spotlight caches and stuff like that, never go for a brand new card on the first day. So many new cards are overhyped and or just suck completely. Like, they're not even mid. So like, don't do it. No matter how much hype you see, wait a day or two, okay? It's gonna be there for an entire week. An entire week, that card is going to be there. Do not buy it on the first day if you're somebody in a position who needs to save caches. It is just a terrible idea. So last thing, go watch this video from Jeff Hoagland. He is a math guy. He has like a graduate degree in mathematics, big old math dude, okay? He made this video, in-game economy breakdown for Marvel Snap with Spotlight caches. The other thing I keep seeing is people saying, oh, the system sucks, the system's worse than the last one, da-da-da-da. By every single metric, mathematically, okay, this system's better. It's better than the previous one. Whether you're a new player, whether you're a series complete, like a collection complete player like myself, whether you buy a little stuff like the season pass or whatever, or you whale out, no matter who it is, no matter where you fall on that matrix of people, this system is better than the previous one. The numbers show it. And until someone can show me how these numbers are wrong and that the old system was better, everybody needs to chill. You just have to be smart about it, all right? And I'm sorry if I was like ranting too much in this video, okay? I'm here to help you, all right? I just want to make sure that you are making the right decisions. Some of you just didn't know this, okay? Ignorance is not a bad word. A lot of us are ignorant to a lot of things. Ignorant just means we lack knowledge in something. Some of you didn't understand this, right? And since I'm really stupid when it comes to numbers, I hope I broke this down in a semi-decent way, okay? Hopefully these tips, these strategies help you out, and yeah. So just quit testing new season pass cards and decks on the ladder, go to the proving grounds, and do your best to just be patient and save up for spotlight caches. That's it. I thought this would be a short video, but your boy can talk, your boy can rant. So but anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you think it helped you out, like, share it. Share with other people, share it on, you know, your Discords, on Twitter, share it on Reddit, whatever. I hope I broke this down as simply as possible and made my arguments down, okay? But yeah, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, ring that notification bell, and follow me on Twitter at BootmanMSTZ if you want to be part of our monthly season pass giveaways, and if you want to see me argue with people who are just wrong about a lot of things regarding Marvel Snap. All right? But yeah, that's all I got for this video. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.